Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of the Barndominium build in Boerne, Texas. If you've been following along on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, any of those platforms, you're well up to speed on what we've been doing here. But we have shown you in episode 1 the lot scrape and some of the lot preparation required to get the foundation ready. And so now what you're seeing is the first step with the foundation form building itself, which is just the exterior form boards. So these form boards help form the exterior wall and obviously kind of give us a footprint of how the foundation is going to lay on the lot. So this really helps us. And even at this stage, a homeowner can change their mind and reposition everything. And it's not the end of the world. Foundation guys won't love it, but it gives us the opportunity to pull those bracing boards down and shift things around if needed. So once we get to this point, we don't go any further with the foundation forms just yet. We start bringing in fill material. So that's what you're seeing now. So trucks will bring in load after load after load of this fill material. That excavator there with the bucket is scraping out what will eventually be beams of concrete, which is the concrete that's going to fill the voids or those trenches in between these paths of fill that are being built up. So part of the requirements of an engineered foundation, which this foundation is engineered, all foundations that Gimbler Custom Homes does are engineered. The beam depth is an engineering requirement. And so these guys are following very specific specifications given to us by the engineers. And so the baggers here are filling in. It's hard to tell in some of these videos, but they're bagging one bag at a time to build those pads. Now what you're seeing here, I wish I had more video of this. This is the plumbing rough-in, showing all the plumbing going in the middle of this process of bagging. So back to the bagging. These guys work one pad at a time, beam by beam, and they work all the way around, and it's pretty remarkable to watch them and the speed they're doing it and the precision they're doing it. I'll show you here shortly the finished product and mirror it against what the engineer actually sent us. And at the end of the day, the engineer, in order for them to put their stamp on this work, everything needs to be exact and according to their specifications. So these guys are getting closer to finishing. Once they bag all of this fill, the next step is to cover the fill with poly and then to actually install the cables for the post-tension part of this post-tension foundation, which is what you're seeing now. So that black is material covering up the fill material so that water doesn't cause it to settle and degrade, which would totally eliminate the whole purpose of this engineered foundation. And so this fill material helps to give structure to the beams, helps to prevent that material from settling and washing out, affecting the integrity of this foundation. And so the green that you see here, these green lines, these are actually sleeves that are holding the cables inside the sleeves. So once this foundation is poured, and I'll show you guys in a future video, the company that provides these cables will come back out and hook up a machine and actually pull the cable and put it under an immense amount of tension and pressure, which is essentially squeezing this foundation together from every side, making it more of a monolithic structure. So there are all kinds of types of foundations, but what you're wanting to have happen is when the earth does move and shift underneath ground, you want the whole structure moving together. You don't want it separating into pieces. So we're at the stage now where we're doing our final checks. These pipes here, if you remember going back to this trench work, this trencher here with this huge rock saw, was part of getting our electrical utilities into the building. And so we're at the final stages. We're polyed. We've got our cables in. There's little left to do other than have the inspector come out from the engineering company and inspect the work done by our concrete guys. And now you'll be able to see the finished product from above. So this is the finished complete product based on this engineered drawing from our engineer. We get their stamp. Everything is good to go. It's an amazing process. I wish I could do an hour-long video on this, but for now, we'll keep it to where we are. We are very close to pouring the foundation, and the next video will show you just that. Can't wait to show you.